my name's Andy Williamson. I'm reviewing Gong, and if I had to say the problem that Gong solves for me, at least if I summed it up as one problem, Gong captures conversations across my org that otherwise get lost and forgotten about. I think as sales reps, a lot of the time, people take really bad notes, they keep poor documentation, and so as accounts get handed over, it's really easy to forget about things. Gong is really good at making sure that things get captured in the organization and that it's this searchable log of all conversations that have happened with a specific company or on a specific topic. So it captures information that will otherwise be lost. So when I think about my best experience ever using Gong, I'd have to say it's whenever I've inherited a new book of business and really poor notes were left by the previous reps, and I'm trying to dig into what exactly happened with previous opportunities or existing opportunities where maybe someone left on my team or whatever it may be. There's been really bad documentation. Gong becomes a lifesaver because all of a sudden I can get a really good feel for how the call went, the customer's tone, all the things that would even get lost in a typical note are captured in there, and it's really easy to search through Gong and find specific parts of the call versus, Zoom recordings tend to be, they go to the one person that they belong to. Gong goes to this tribal knowledge that anyone can access, which is really, really helpful for me. So if I think about the biggest limitation in Gong, I would say for me, it's probably the fact that the recordings default to just showing the speaker view. You lose context on the faces of customers or others on the call when it's just showing the one person that's talking. So that, there's a lot, facial expression and whether or not someone looks like they're engaged or looking at the camera can tell a lot about how engaged or caught in they are on the conversation, and you kind of lose that because it's a lot of the time especially on a demo, it's just the rep talking and you can't see the customer's facial expression. So maybe that's just how it's been set up at different organizations I've worked at, but it's always defaults to just showing the one video recording of the person talking, not the whole panel or multiple people at the same time. So if I had to describe Gong in one word, I would say security. And it's probably not the type of security that most people think about in software or IT, where it's about IT security or cloud security, but security that, regardless of what previous reps have done around documentation or taking notes in Salesforce, in the CRM, whatever you're using, I have the security of knowing that the knowledge is being captured and the conversations are being captured, and also the security that I don't have to be focused on taking notes while I'm talking to the customer. I can be focused on the conversation, knowing that I can always come back to that and scan through the transcript. So it feels like a sense of security. That's what I would say. So if you had to ask me if I would recommend Gong, I'd give I'm holding my phone so I can't do this, but 2 enthusiastic thumbs up, man. I think Gong has been really valuable for me. I've felt the pain when I haven't had it at certain organizations, and then I felt the value when I do have it. And I actually tried and used their competitor, and it just didn't feel as robust. Like their most well-known competitor. I think most people know who I'm talking about. We trialed both at an org I was at, and Gong was, for me, the clear winner. And so, yeah, I definitely would recommend it. I think it's been a lifesaver for me as far as coaching, helping me get better as a sales rep, capturing knowledge across the org, and then being able to ask for feedback and share best practices and learnings. It makes it really easy to do that by having all of your calls recorded and stored in one spot.